Gemini. Not everything that is real can be seen. And right now, some of the most important work the universe has ever done on your behalf is happening in places your eyes cannot reach. You are a Gemini, and patience has never been your strongest suit. You want to see results. You want evidence. You want to hold the proof in your hands and know, beyond any shadow of doubt, that things are moving in the right direction. And because you cannot see what is happening beneath the surface of your life right now, you may have started to wonder if anything is happening at all. But I am here to tell you with everything I have that the answer is yes. Not only is something happening, Gemini, what is being built behind the scenes of your life right now is going to be one of the most significant developments you have ever experienced. Prosperity is not always loud. It does not always announce itself with fireworks and fanfare. Sometimes the greatest abundance begins in silence, in darkness, in the invisible spaces where seeds germinate and roots spread and foundations are laid without a single witness. That is what is happening to you right now. So stay with me, because by the end of this message, you are going to understand exactly what is being built and why it has been worth every moment of waiting. Behind the scenes 1. The first thing that is being built behind the scenes of your life, Gemini, is a foundation of trust between you and the universe that is going to support everything that comes next. You may not see it. You may not feel it every day. But every prayer you have whispered, every moment of faith you have held on to despite the evidence, every time you chose to believe in better days when the current day felt impossible, all of that has been building something. It has been building a relationship with the divine that is now strong enough to carry the weight of real, lasting prosperity. Think about it this way, Gemini. A building is only as strong as its foundation, and the universe does not put magnificent structures on weak ground. It takes time, sometimes years, sometimes decades, to build a foundation that can support the kind of abundance that is meant for you. And during that time, all you see on the surface is empty land. Nothing growing, nothing rising, nothing visible to suggest that anything is happening at all. But beneath the ground, the work has been relentless. The foundation has been poured. The concrete has been setting. And now, finally, it is strong enough to hold what is coming. Your faith has not been wasted, Gemini. Every moment of trust has been a brick in this foundation. And the structure that is about to rise upon it is going to be the most beautiful thing you have ever seen. Behind the scenes, too. The second thing being built behind the scenes is a network of opportunities that are being positioned precisely for your arrival. The universe works like a master chess player, Gemini, thinking dozens of moves ahead, positioning pieces that you cannot see, creating openings that will only become visible when the timing is exactly right. Right now, conversations are happening that you are not part of. Decisions are being made in rooms you have never entered. People who do not yet know your name are being moved into positions where they will soon play crucial roles in your financial future. This may sound like fantasy, but consider how many times in your life something unexpected appeared at exactly the right moment. A phone call you did not see coming. An opportunity that materialized from thin air. A connection that changed the course of your journey. Those were not accidents, Gemini. They were the result of behind-the-scenes positioning that you were never meant to see until the moment arrived. And right now, the positioning that is taking place is more elaborate, more intentional, and more aligned with your highest good than anything that has come before. The opportunities that are being assembled for you are not random. They are custom designed for your specific gifts, your specific experience, your specific stage of life. They will fit you like a glove, and when they arrive, you will wonder how you ever doubted that the universe had a plan. Behind the scenes 3. The third thing being built is a shift in the collective energy around your sign that is creating conditions for financial breakthrough. Gemini, you are not an isolated being floating through space alone. You are connected to every other Gemini, to the collective energy of your sign, to a cosmic web of vibration that influences and is influenced by every soul born under the twins. And right now, that collective energy is undergoing a massive transformation. The planetary alignments affecting your sign in this season are creating a window of financial opportunity that comes along very rarely. This is not just about you as an individual. It is about the entire Gemini collective rising to a new level of prosperity. And when the collective rises, every individual within it is lifted. You might think of it as a tide. When the tide comes in, every boat rises regardless of size. The cosmic tide that is rising for Gemini right now is carrying with it financial opportunities, creative breakthroughs, and prosperity pathways that are available to every soul born under your sign. But here is the key, Gemini. Not every Gemini will take advantage of this tide. Some will be too distracted to notice it. Some will be too skeptical to trust it. Some will be too afraid to ride it. But you, Gemini, you are here. You are listening. You are paying attention. And that puts you in a position to catch this wave of collective prosperity in a way that could change your financial life permanently. Behind the scenes 4. The fourth thing being built behind the scenes is a transformation in your subconscious programming around money and abundance. Gemini, your subconscious mind is like a garden, and for years it has been growing whatever was planted there, regardless of whether those plants were serving you or choking the life out of your potential. Old beliefs about money, scarcity, and worthiness have been growing unchecked in that garden, producing fruits of limitation and lack that showed up as your financial reality. But something has been working in that garden without your conscious knowledge. Call it grace. Call it divine intervention. Call it the natural evolution of a soul that has suffered enough and is ready for something better. Whatever you call it, the result is the same. The weeds are being pulled, the soil is being enriched, and new seeds of abundance, prosperity, and financial confidence are being planted in the deepest layers of your subconscious mind. You may have already noticed small signs of this reprogramming. Thoughts about money that feel different than they used to. A sense of possibility that was not there before. A quiet confidence about your financial future that seems to have appeared from nowhere. These are the first shoots of the new plants breaking through the surface, the visible evidence of the invisible work that has been happening in the garden of your subconscious. And as these new plants grow stronger, the old ones will continue to wither. The old programming is being overwritten, Gemini, and the new programming is one of abundance, of sufficiency, of more than enough. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Behind the scenes 5. The fifth thing being built is a reservoir of creative energy that is about to overflow into every area of your life, including your finances. Gemini, creativity is your native language. You think in colors and connections, in ideas and innovations, in possibilities that most people cannot even imagine. And while that creativity has always been a part of you, it has been gathering strength behind the scenes in ways that are about to produce remarkable results. The universe has been quietly filling your creative reservoir, drop by drop, experience by experience, insight by insight. Every book you have read, every conversation you have had, every problem you have solved, every failure you have learned from, all of it has been adding to this reservoir. And now it is approaching the point of overflow. When creative energy overflows, Gemini, it does not trickle. It floods. It rushes into every available space, filling it with ideas, with inspiration, with solutions to problems that once seemed unsolvable. And many of those solutions have direct financial implications. The creative breakthrough that is building behind the scenes could manifest as a new way to generate income, a new approach to an old problem, a new product or service or contribution that the world is willing to pay for. Your Gemini mind is the perfect vessel for this kind of creative overflow, because it can process multiple streams of inspiration simultaneously, connecting dots that no other sign would even think to look for. Get ready, Gemini. The creative dam is about to break, and what flows through is going to carry prosperity with it in quantities that will take your breath away. Behind the scenes 6. The sixth thing being built behind the scenes is a strengthening of your physical and emotional resilience that is going to be essential for holding the abundance that is coming. The universe does not give you more than you can handle, Gemini, and sometimes the reason abundance is delayed is not because the universe is withholding it, but because you are not yet strong enough to carry it. This is not an insult. It is a reality. Sudden prosperity can overwhelm someone who is not prepared for it, leading to poor decisions, wasted resources, and ultimately a return to the same place they started. But the universe loves you too much to let that happen. So it has been quietly building your capacity, strengthening your emotional foundations, deepening your resilience, and preparing you to handle abundance in a way that is sustainable and lasting. You may have noticed that you are handling stress better than you used to, that emotional challenges that once would have flattened you are now navigated with more grace, that you are bouncing back faster from setbacks, recovering more quickly from disappointments, standing back up more easily after being knocked down. These are not random improvements, Gemini. They are the universe's way of preparing you for the weight of prosperity, because abundance has weight. It comes with responsibilities, with decisions, with the need for clear thinking and emotional stability. And the fact that your resilience is being strengthened right now is one of the clearest signs that the abundance it is being prepared for is not far away. Behind the scenes 7. The 7th thing being built is a realignment of your karma, a settling of old accounts that is clearing the path for new blessings to flow freely into your life. Gemini, every action you have ever taken, every kindness you have shown, every sacrifice you have made, every moment of integrity when dishonesty would have been easier, all of it has been recorded. Not by some judgmental force keeping score, but by the natural law of cause and effect that governs this universe. And right now, the positive karma you have accumulated over a lifetime is being activated. Debts are being settled. Scales are being balanced. The good you put into the world is finally circling back to you, and it is bringing prosperity with it. You may have already felt hints of this. Unexpected kindness from strangers, surprising generosity from unexpected sources, doors opening that you did not even knock on. These are the early returns of your karmic investment, and they are just the beginning. The full return is still being calculated behind the scenes, and when it arrives in full, Gemini, it is going to represent the accumulated interest of every good deed, every kind word, every selfless act you have performed throughout your entire life. The universe has not forgotten anything. Not a single act of goodness has been lost. And the prosperity that flows from this karmic return is going to be among the sweetest and most satisfying you have ever experienced, because you will know in the depths of your soul that you earned it through the content of your character. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting, it's about moving. Behind the scenes 8. The 8th thing being built behind the scenes is something that ties all the other elements together, and it is simply this: a new chapter. Not a revised version of the old chapter. Not a slightly improved continuation of what came before. An entirely new chapter with new themes, new characters, new settings, and new possibilities that bear no resemblance to what you have known up until now. The universe has been writing this chapter in the invisible ink of divine timing, and it is nearly ready to reveal itself on the page of your life. Everything you have experienced up to this point, every joy and every sorrow, every success and every failure, every moment of doubt and every spark of hope, has been the necessary backstory for what is about to unfold. You needed every single experience to become the person who could step into this new chapter and live it fully. And now, Gemini, you are that person. The character development is complete. The backstory has been written. And the new chapter, the one where prosperity stops being a distant dream and starts being your daily reality, is about to begin. You cannot see it yet because it has not been turned to yet. But I promise you, Gemini, when the page turns, and it is turning even as you hear these words, what you see is going to fill your heart with the kind of joy that only comes from realizing that the wait was not in vain, that the struggle had a purpose, and that the best was not behind you. It was always, always ahead. Trust what is being built even though you cannot see it. Trust the process even though it has felt slow and sometimes painful. Trust yourself even though doubt has whispered in your ear more times than you can count. Because everything that has been happening behind the scenes is about to step into the light. And when it does, Gemini, your life will never be the same. The prosperity that has been building is real. The foundation is solid. The timing is perfect. And you are exactly where you need to be, exactly who you need to be, at exactly the right moment. The curtain is about to rise on the most abundant act of your entire life. And you, Gemini, are the star. You have two options after this video: close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.